Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we'll be doing the visa payment page and I'll show you step by step how to do this, how new candidates can continue on the process. There's two different ways. You have the new candidates applying and the page just looks a bit different, and then you have the old candidates that already went to America and you will have a few additional questions you have to answer correctly. Answer these questions incorrectly and then you'll have to go back to the consulate for an appointment. So stick with me and I'll show you how to do this. First off, you'll have an email like this that you've received from Farm4USA. Now, look at the top, you'll see a first link that says Khan Na, and that would be your visa payment. You can only do this after you've received this email from us having your username and your password. So after you clicked on the link, it's going to look like this. This page will pop up. All you're going to do is you can go ahead, read through this, go through the links, and go where we want to be is down here at continue. Don't say apply, we already created an account for you. You just need to say continue. Again, this page will come up and then we're going to go down to your email and your password. Now, go ahead, type in the email and password you have in your email you've received from Farm4USA and say sign in. Remember to tick this box at the bottom before you continue. If you don't know your password, just go down here to say forget your password and reset your password. Do not create a new account, please. Just go ahead and sign in. After you sign in, you usually see this page. For beginners, it would be a bit different. You have a whole list of things you need to fill in. I'll show you how that looks right now. For candidates that have gone to America before, your page will look like mine. So down here, you'll have your send document, your current status, and where to send it. And then down here, you'll have all these different, you have your application name, passport, petition, DS-160, visa class, and status. So this one is not the one we'll be working on. Please, this will be your last year's details. What we want to do is not say continue or edit on it. If you go down here to the gear, you'll see you can edit it. A lot of candidates go ahead, edit it, and then they do the visa payment, whichever amount it is at this time. Then what happens is you have to do it over again, because where we're going to go is new group up here. We're going to select new group and fill in the next page. After you go onto this page, looks exactly the same. We're going to fill out here, it says please select the conditions that best applies to you. You are from Farm4USA, so we'll be selecting I have completed the US non-immigrant visa application DS-160. So we're going to select that one and we're going to say continue. Okay, otherwise we're at this page. You know exactly what to do here. Given name, surname, country slash authority that issued the passport, country of birth, country of payment residence, passport number, DS-160 number, visa class, date of birth, primary phone, text alert. You can select this if you would like to have text alerts, email address. Were you previously issued a visa to enter the United States? I have been in the United States, so I'm going to say yes, and then say complete the following information from the most recent issued US visa. I'm just going to go ahead, add in my post name and my visa class, which is an H2A, and I'm just going to add in my day, month, and year on the issue date and the expiration date. And last but not least, I want to talk about that are you traveling from another country other than Lesotho to apply for a US visa in South Africa? So this one should always be no. If you are outside of South Africa and you're making this payment, then you would say yes. But of course, Farm4USA, if you're from South Africa or Namibia and you're inside South Africa or Namibia, you're going to say no. You're not outside of South Africa or Namibia to be able to pay the visa. After you've done all that, we can go ahead and say create applicant. Okay, next up we have, does this visa type match your travel? An incorrect visa class selection may negatively affect your visa application. This is true. If double check your information here, if you've entered it incorrectly, just go back and say no, and then retype the correct information. Sorry for the interruption. I quickly need to add this information in here. This information is only for candidates that haven't been in America the previous year. So you will have to go back for an appointment. If you miss 1 year of going to America, then you have to go back to the consulate. And if you are a new candidate and this will be your first year, you will also need to go and make an appointment at the consulate. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. If you need to attend appointment, choose your consulate appointment date and then click on schedule. We suggest you choose an appointment date at least 2 weeks after your appointment date. You can always change the date if necessary. Always first check with us if the I-797 approval notice is available. So if you know that you weren't in America the previous year, or this is your first time filling out this form, please ask your agent if your I-797 is in or viewable online. And if your agent says, yes, we can view it, then from there, choose the earliest appointment. If you can't, make your appointment from now, 14 days later. We do this because we give time for the USCIS to send the I-797 to us. So go on ahead with this process, continue on watching the video, do the payment, continue on, and you'll see this page. You can go ahead, select the consular location, which you've selected in the DS-160, enter it in here, and then from there you can see the date of appointment and the time. Make sure that you're there beforehand because there is going to be a queue. So from there, if you have your I-797, make the earliest appointment. So please make sure that you have your I-797 before continuing on to this step. Thank you guys. If everything is correct, you can go ahead and say yes. Okay, now for the new candidates, you will not have this page. But the people that are coming back to the US and that already have been issued a visa before, please pay attention. If you answer any of the following questions incorrectly, you're going to need to go back for an appointment. So the correct answer would be 1, 3, and 5. As far as I know, these questions always stay the same, and go ahead, read through them, make sure that what you're answering is correct. You might not have some answers in here, some of them might disappear depending on what you've answered in the DS-160. So go ahead, answer these questions and say continue. Do you want to add another applicant? No. Okay, next up we have the career details. We're going to go through our applicant information. We did that, we're at career. Afterwards, we're going to go to the payment, register, send documents, and instructions. Okay. You can collect the passport after visa processing from the documents. Pick up location you selected below. This service is included as a part of your visa fee. You will be notified by email when your passport is ready for collection. Courier delivery to a home or business address is available for an extra fee. You will have the option to upgrade to home/business delivery at the end of the scheduling process. Okay, so here it asks document career pickup location, no extra fee. This is usually the one that is closest to you. So Johannesburg would be closest to me. If you're closer to Durban, please select Durban. If you're closer to Cape Town, please select Cape Town. Name a third party that's going to pick up your document. So here you can add a name, for example, a friend or family member that you know that you can trust to go ahead and pick up your passport. MRV fee details. Your application requires payment of one US visa application MRV fee. Once you complete the payment, please note the following. Fees will be assigned to the applicants list below, at which point applicants' information cannot be changed. Fees are not refundable and non-transferable, either to another person or for use in another country. For additional information, click here. So if you pay this, the chances are that you're not going to receive your money back if there's something going wrong. I can show you afterwards. If you do make the payment, but you're getting stuck on this page where your bank says the payment went through, but nothing shows. There is an email the consulate gives you to say, listen, send us the proof of payment, send us your AA number, your passport number, your full name, and your ID number so they can find you easily. And here is the proof of payment I made into the account. Please let me continue on with my application. So I'll leave that email down in the description below where you can send the email to those people if you have any problems. Okay, next up for me at this time, it would be $205. This amount might change depending on the year you do your visa application. Just go through it, make sure your name is spelled correctly, your date of birth is correct, your nationality is correct, your DS-160 information is correct, and your visa class is correct. We always use the pay by 3D secure credit card, $3,792.50. So as soon as you make the payment, it's final. You won't be able to get it back. So we highly recommend that you use Pay by 3D Secure. The reason for this is you can use a debit card or a credit card. Debit and credit card is much easier, it's faster, and the payment goes through immediately. Where if you don't have any other option, you're going to have to pay by cash. Now, what happens if you say pay by cash, you need to have that exact amount. Go to an Absa bank, given the form that the consulate gives you after you pass this step, pay that exact amount. If it's too much, it won't go through. If it's this process takes longer, it can take up to 2 days for the consulate to see that you have made a payment. I'm going to quickly show you guys how it looks if you say pay by cash. Go ahead, tick on this box and say continue. Okay, so now if you said pay by cash, you're going to go here and say download instructions, and you'll see that you have your contact details here, and they give you X amount of days to go in and make this payment. They also need this PIN number that you have to give it to them so the consulate can see where and when and who made the payment. If you go back and you refresh the page and you have to click on that again, this PIN will change. Please make sure if you went through it, go ahead, save this PIN, print out this page, go to the Absa, make the payment, come back, wait a few days for the payment to go through, and then see if you can't continue on your process. Otherwise, for those that have a debit card or a credit card, we are going to select this option and make sure if you use a debit card that your daily limit is more than 4,000 or 4,000 on the dot, depending on the amount you have to pay right now. For me, of course, it's $3,792.50. This might go up and it might come down. Just make sure that your daily amount is higher than this number. After that, we're going to say continue, and yet again, select this box, say continue. And now we're almost done with our payment. We only accept MasterCards and Visa credit cards. By completing the form, your card will be charged this amount. This amount might change. I'm going to go down here, add my name, my last name, and my billing code. After you fill these three in and make sure that everything is spelled correctly, you can go ahead and say continue to PayGate, pay host. And here it's quite easy. You just go ahead, enter in your card holder details, your name, your card number, your expiring date, and the CVV digits, which is that 3 digits that's on the backside of your debit or credit card. If you're going to go ahead and say next and make this payment, remember to have your phone close to you when you make this payment. If you're making this payment with a credit card, make sure you have your phone with you because your bank is going to ask you to authorize this payment. So go on your phone, go into your bank, say accept, wait a few seconds, do not exit on this page, and it will say proceed. I'm using Discovery. It will ask you to go on your app and then go ahead and approve or decline this. So I went ahead, said approved, wait a few minutes, and then it will go on to the next page. And if your internet didn't bomb out or kicked you out, you should be able to have this that says your payment was successful. After that, we're just going to say continue. If you did have any problems with this specific page where it kicked you out after you've made a payment and you come back and it's still asking you to make a payment, I did leave the email for the consulate down below. Go up to actions and help and go ahead and look through there. If you're from Johannesburg or Cape Town or Durban, just double check that the email they give you is from that location and then email the consulate to be able to continue the process. Remember to send the proof of payment, your ID number, your full name, your passport number, and your AA number as well as your petition number so they can find you. And just say there on the email, I've made the payment, but the internet kicked me out or the website kicked me out. Please help me out with this, and they'll contact you back and you can take it from there. Okay, on this page, it's just going to ask you to please select the consular selection based on the applicant's residency in South Africa. Okay, as you all know, mine is Johannesburg, and we're going to say submit. Applicants are successfully registered. Please send your documents to the consular facility. Say okay here, and when you're down to this page where you can see the barcode and your name and your address and the visa insurance fee and a temporary worker, you've made it to the last page. So now at this point, we need an email from you saying, here's my AA number, here's my petition number, here's my full name, my ID, and a picture of your passport, and then say, I have made the payment. That's what you need as the location that you've sent it to, and this would be your premium delivery. We're going to go ahead and say continue, and then it would be the first one. This is diamond, say request premium delivery. So you can click on it and say, click on this button down here, go through this and say select every location. Of course, it's going to be South Africa or Lesotho depending on where you are, and then you can say delivery to personal or business address, or you can say pick up at courier store location. So you can either pick your home address or business address that's closer to your home, or you can say pick up courier store's location. At this point, I'm just going to see how it is. Pick up courier store location. I'm going to say continue, and then you say which DHL or what location is closer to you. Just go ahead, see which one is closer to you, and if you can't pick it up, just go ahead and enter the person that will, and after that you can say continue. And now I'll show you exactly how it looks like. You're going to have an email with a few attachments at the bottom. I'm going to tell you exactly how to print this out and what you need for the consulate. So as soon as you have all those documents, go ahead to Postman or any other printing company close by, print all those documents in color. Go ahead and grab a visa photo that is 2 inches by 2 inches as well, because you're going to have to need that. It always have to be new visa photos. You can't use old ones. Use new ones and send that to the consulate as well as your passport. You're going to have all these paperwork. You're going to go to the DHL, go in, or any other DHL that's close by, give it to them, and those papers would tell DHL exactly what they need to do. They'll put it in a package, they'll make you sign, just pay a small handling fee, and then your package is off to the consulate. There we go. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll make more videos like this in the future to help you out with the visa process of your H2A. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.